At the end of the day, we want the people that are watching and listening to this to take action to improve their lives and get closer to their dreams. So what would be the best step for them right after this to get a little bit closer to their dreams? What's your best advice?
Well, they probably haven't. They probably have heard everything that I can tell them. But the one thing is you got to have it firmly in your head, firmly in your head, exactly where you want to be. So you mark it out. You kind of project yourself into the future and say, this is where I want to be. Now you discover where is it you want to be. Work the steps backwards, and on each step, going back to where you are at present, you can then determine what do I need to do in order to get to the next step? What do I need to do to get to the next step, and the next step, and the next step? And we do this in karate all the time. So if I have a particular technique that I want to execute and that I want to improve on, I visualize and project myself into the future and say, right, this is what I expect this technique or this strategy is supposed to work like. And then I work the steps backwards to figure out what it is I need to do in each step in order to get to my goal. Because if I try to jump from A to Z, it's too hard. Yeah. But if I work on those small increments towards my goal, then within no time or within a set period of time that I've given myself, the likelihood of me achieving that goal is a lot more greater than if I just look at it all as one and say, right, I want to achieve that. Of course you want to achieve success. Of course you want to have a good business. Of course you want to earn lots of money and stuff like that. It's great. How are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? Well, first of all, maybe you need an education first. So go get educated. Once you've done that, right, I need a job, but I'm not going to just all of a sudden be made CEO. So I've got to start at the bottom somewhere, get some experience. Then what's the next step? And you give yourself a certain amount of time that you're going to stay in each situation, because you want to always be looking forward, not looking back, not settling, looking forward. What's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step? And just keep pushing forward. That, I think, is probably what they should take from this. It's not anything that you should go out and do 10 push-ups and say, right, everything's going to be all right. But if they can't see it in their head, write it down. Write it down. And then write back the steps to where they are now and say, right, how did we get there?